Hi, my name's Alicia Hayek, and this is my presentation I made for the staff members at my elementary school on diversity. It's called Meeting the Needs of All of Our Students. Let's begin with our demographics at my school, which is Amelia Earhart Elementary. So we'll look at the data for our school, our district, and our state. So for my school, we have 81% white population. You can see the breakdown of the rest of them there. So our school is not super diverse, and it matches up with our district pretty closely, almost the exact same there. And then as a state, Kansas has a lot more diversity with only 64% white students. So next I looked at our school's trending data. So over the past 5 years, our school has been becoming more diverse with the population of white students decreasing and the other races increasing somewhat. So although it's not drastic, I think it's still worth noting that we are trending towards more diversity in our school. So I think this means that we need to be prepared now and obviously in the future to meet the needs of our diverse students and also teach our students about diversity. So classroom implications. As educators, we need to not only meet the needs of our diverse students, but also teach them to embrace diversity. So when they grow up, they are good adults. Meeting the needs of all. Here I've listed a few ways to teach effectively to a group of diverse students. These are from an article I read about and about how to meet the needs of all students. This is good for students of different learning abilities, of different races, cultures, everything. So I'll give you a second to read over those. And then next here we have teaching about diversity. And I think this is probably the most important part of my presentation is that it can't wait. We need to address embracing diversity from a young age. Research shows that children by the age of 3 or 4, white children in America by the age of 3 or 4 already show preference to other white people. So I think that's something that definitely needs to be talked about and can be a wow factor when I present this to my staff. Also, that children as young as 3 can adopt racist and prejudiced thoughts without even understanding them if they are around them and hear them. So what can we do about these things? We need to teach it now. And then I found 5 suggestions on how to teach diversity. And then next we'll get into some lesson plans and resources to find lesson plans on how exactly to do this in your classroom. So here are 3 different places I found that have really great lesson plans. I dove in and printed off some of them for myself. And a lot of them are organized very well and can be used by my peers in a K through 4 classroom. I will email this out to my staff members so they can just click on the links and explore it themselves. And then finally, I have my sources that I used. Thank you for viewing my presentation.